And President Trump reversing his stance on the Epstein files. Last night, he said Republicans should vote to release them.
And that vote could happen as soon as tomorrow. Bradley Blackburn is live in New York now with more on that, as well as growing tensions between the U.S. and Venezuela. Bradley, good morning.
Right, Paula, Chris, good morning. That is on the table at the White House under consideration right now. But back to the Epstein issue, the reality is that President Trump may not have the votes in the House to block the release of these files. But the president has also promised some new probes into the Epstein case, and there are questions about whether that could limit what's released, even with a congressional mandate.
President Trump is now urging House Republicans to vote to release the Jeffrey Epstein files, writing, quote, "We have nothing to hide."
They're using Jeffrey Epstein as a deflection.
A House vote is expected tomorrow.
There are a lot of other people who are involved who have to be held accountable.
President Trump has directed a Justice Department probe into Epstein's ties to top Democrats, including former President Bill Clinton and major banks, after a House panel released more than 20,000 documents from the estate of the deceased sex offender, whom the president previously said he cut ties with years ago. Both Trump and Clinton have denied knowing of Epstein's crimes.
This might be a big smokescreen, these investigations.
The president had a public falling out with House GOP ally Marjorie Taylor Greene over her push for the release, calling her a traitor.
Those are the types of words used that can radicalize people against me.
Meanwhile, the USS Gerald Ford now sits in striking distance of Venezuela as the president weighs possible military operations.
It's all about drugs.
The president said Sunday that he may hold talks with Venezuelan leader Nicolas Maduro.
The U.S. military has conducted strikes on at least 22 alleged drug smuggling boats in recent weeks, killing more than 80 people. The Trump administration says it's also planning to designate a Venezuelan cartel as a foreign terrorist organization that it claims is headed by Venezuela's president. Chris, Paula?